Hey parents, welcome to parental guidance for the month of June. Thanks for your patience. I just took a spiritual time out as the energies of our physical environment appear to be changing, and I use those words on purpose. Um, so if things seem a little different, um, just know that it's a result of that. We are not beings that are supposed to sacrifice ourselves for attention or affirmation from others. We should be true to who we are. And those who seek what we have, they will present themselves. And that's the way that it should be. So this month, what we're going to do is find the underlining emotion behind what your child is experiencing this month. We're going to tap into the chakra that they may be working with this month, and just an area of action or concern, and then how this situation is influencing, or get a little bit more details behind what's going on here with your child. So let's go ahead and get started. Everything has been shuffled. For the month of June, your Cancer child will be experiencing some frustration in the area of success. Oh, no, I take that back. So success in this position in the upright, it says, I know that there is no greater goal than love. So I feel like they still are working with that energy. They're coming out. It's like this awareness that there is no greater goal than just acceptance. And so I feel that this is their practice. Their focus has shifted from a place of needing more or judging their worth and value on external things and people and affirmation and validation from external things, and moving more towards a place of self-acceptance. And that is going to free them, especially with your support, to a place where they are embodying that freedom of success. So they are working with the third eye chakra. So there is a sense of their being is aligned. Their intuition is heightened. Their intuition is awakened in the sense that there's an increased awareness that there is more to life than this egoic expression. It's an illusion anyway. And there is a beauty in transformation. So I think this is more of the Judgment card, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so this is the Justice card. And I want to share with you what it says, because we were just talking about acceptance. And so the key words, and I know that it was in the reverse. It feels like death. So there's also this acceptance, this grieving or coming to terms with things that didn't happen the way. And so it's almost like, because the Death card isn't too far along, and then we have the Temperance card, which is about balance and things being in alignment. But this card in the upright speaks to reflection, accepting, deciding, clarity, responsibility, and fairness. And it says sometimes, well, let me read it in the upright things. You're like, oh, she keeps flipping the card. Sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or situation so that you can step back and reevaluate. Reevaluate how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? And this deck deals with the heart, obviously. What role do you play in its harmony or disharmony? So to me, again, I really feel this strongly that your Cancerian child is, coming upon this new energy, and then we're moving into Cancer season later this month. But I really sense that it's almost like this gradual awareness that is intensifying as your child gets into their solar return. And it's not that they need to detach. They have already begun the process, and they are working through and making peace, and there's a sense of fairness and acceptance, and this is right, and detachment from, like the book said, the egoic, and just reaching a balanced state. All is well in nature. So I really feel that in a strong way, that this month for Cancerian suns rising. If your child has a Cancerian moon, you will see this energy play out in their emotions. So there could be, some emotional awareness for Cancer moons, the need to detach, and the redefining of what success is. It's not egoic. It could just be internal happiness and bliss and acceptance. So I really feel this very strongly, that your child, and even if you're an adult Cancer child, I feel this energy very strongly, that there's some kind of emotional evolution towards what really matters in their lives, or your life if you're an adult Cancer. And I'm just really excited for that awakening process. See, look at that. So we have success and growth. Communication is coming in. Think there's movement. This represents the 8 of Wands. So there could be a message coming in that is important to you about movement. Somebody could be moving, or there's just a shift in movement of the mind. There is a mental shift. There's some kind of something happens that wakes your child up, like, okay, this is time. It could be, if they may not feel it if they're a preschooler and you're trying to get them into a private school or something. You may get the letter of acceptance, and that's like, okay, it's go time, or it's an acceptance of going to a summer camp or something that they're looking forward to. It's as simple as, maybe depending on how old they are, moving into their own big girl or big boy bed, whatever. But there's some kind of achievement. There's some transition. There's some kind of positive, transformative, movement. It's awesome. Oh, wow. Look at this. It's acceptance, simply love. Love. There is no greater goal than to love. You may feel really connected with your child. Your child may, I just feel like this sense of bliss, balance in your home with your child. Things may be simpler in your home. There may be this reflection of memories, this month, but I get that there's peace, there's some happiness in the home life, because there is this acceptance of what truly matters in your house. For your child, all I want is mommy and daddy. All I want is happiness. I don't care about my friends if they're a teenager. I just want to be happy with I am enough. These are the messages that your child is experiencing in June. It's awesome. There is no win or lose. There's no choice. They have already won with the 5 of Swords in reverse. So I'm just, oh God, I really feel this so within my heart space of how awesome this is. And we haven't even gotten to your influence. There's no need to open up. They have already done the work. So that's why it's in reverse as well. So, this represents the 4 of Pentacles. So there's no hoarding. Their heart space is open. They've been doing the work to get them to a place where they will see some opportunities come up, some true happiness, because they realize, first of all, they're aligning themselves with the flow of the universe. One, they realize, based on what truly matters, which is the universe, that there's certain things that just don't matter. So because they've aligned themselves with that reality, they are seeing the effects of that. So kudos to your child. Kudos to the bliss that you guys will experience in the month of June. Moving on to the parents, you also have your third eye. There is a state of shared, and like you guys are on the same vibe, the same flow. I feel like you will be able to connect with your child in a way that you understand each other in the heart space. So it's not so much about thoughts. I just really feel a connection with you and your child where you know what they need, you know what they're experiencing, you can feel what they're feeling, and there's a support that you can give because you were in that space with them. There's some encouragement that you can provide to them because of that connection. You have intuition. So I don't feel like you're needing to have to use your intuition, because you already are. Your intuition will be able to support their process of balance and detachment. I also see that there's answers. There's answers that you have based on this card. There's answers that you have based on this card that your child will prompt you for them. You are igniting your child's passion. So all the success and growth that they will be experiencing, like this, I hate to make these long, but it's like this is your child going forward. And this is how you feel because of it. Oh, my child, they're getting it. They understand. Oh, the bliss and the happiness that you feel by creating a place of support for them to just go forth and go forward. You guys are going to have a blissed out, like, parent-child experience for the month of June. Whoever this is for, this is great energy. There's some sense of emotional withdrawal going on. Maybe there's something that's coming up for you that this experience is going to bring up for you. Depending on your sun sign, you may want to watch that video for yourself, because we are all childlike and we are somebody's child even when we're adults. So I feel like this is going to trigger an emotional withdrawal for you, for meditation, reevaluation. The experience that your child is having in their life is going to trigger something where you feel that you need to go deeper, not to keep up with your child, or not to feel like, oh, well, they're doing the work, I need to do the work too. It's something that is shared, like something that is felt, something that may be verbally shared, or just something that you have a flashback or an awareness of that is going to cause you to desire to go inward, to withdraw. This is the 8 of Cups, and just to retreat in a healthy way. What is no longer serving you in your life? Your child gives you some information, just like you're imparting wisdom into them. They share something with you, and it makes you want to go back and reevaluate your life. Where are you wasting your time? Where is your energies not being well served? How do you need to realign or your passions, or rediscover them, or reposition yourself, declutter, whatever the case may be? Because I know that Cancers have like a clutter issue, their home bodies. But I feel you getting a tug in your heart as the parent to desire a minimalistic way. And I feel for somebody, it's specifically a spring cleaning of the home. It's a getting rid of stuff from the past that either it's triggering emotionally or just stuff in the house. I just feel like it's something in your space that needs to be cleared out. And you know what that is. So that's what I got. Moving on. You are overcoming conflict and defeat. So just like your child, both of you, wow. How is it that both of you guys have? Wow, both of you guys this is like an insurance for them. This is because something with this emotional release or withdrawal has triggered a desire for you to face your fears. You have ran away in the past from something, parent, and I know I'm telling the truth because I feel it really strongly, but you've ran away from your past and it's hurt you. Like, I feel it right here in the chest. I mean, of course, like the heart space, but solar plexus, chest primarily. But I feel like there is this purge. This is triggering. Like, there's something that your child experiences, their joys, their fulfillment triggers something in you healthily that needs to be released and dealt with so that you can experience the same wave in your own way and, to the brevity that best supports you. Yours isn't going to feel the same way. Yours isn't going to be about the same thing, but you will experience a release that will be equally fulfilling for you on whatever level that is. So you're dealing with something. Your child is teaching you. You teach your child is now teaching you. And you are releasing this trigger to go back. Allows you to deal with stuff. The love that you didn't get as a child or something. There's something from your past that your child's awareness of something triggers in you to go back into your past to deal with so that you can heal and then come out on top. And then so you have material and spiritual prosperity in reverse. I feel there's some stuff that you're letting go of. And I also feel that in order for it's almost like less is more. And I feel like you feel that you want less. You have a lot. You could be making 6 figures. You could have a nice job. You could be able to afford the things that make you comfortable. This is Pentacles. You may have Earth in your chart, a strong position of Earth in your chart, but normally material stuff would make you happy. But with this card in reverse, I feel that whoever this is for, you don't need this anymore. You realize you've had the same, oh my goodness. So your child is teaching you the same thing that they've learned. Through this experience with your child in the month of June, they're teaching you, wait, I don't need all this stuff. They're right. And you're going to start purging. So I would really like to hear how that goes and what that is about, because I know within my being that is true. So 20 minutes almost in. Families of Cancer children, that's your message for the month of June. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.